Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and I'm about to play Mind Management solo. Mind Management, the hidden movement game that apparently has a solo app that I've been meaning to play for a long time, have not yet done so. In fact, this is my first time diving into the solo mode. So, in the solo mode, from what I can see so far, I'm going to be playing as the agents trying to take down, or the agents, the recruiter's the bad guy. I'm going to be playing as the agents trying to hunt down and find the recruiter. The app is going to be managing the recruiter in the app as they try to figure out how to navigate around the AI that it presents. I have not played this yet, so if it's a horrible mess, you will never see this video. And by horrible mess, I don't mean if I do poorly. If I do poorly, you will see this video. By horrible mess, I mean if for some reason I just can't figure it out, or I have to, I'm just taking my knowledge of mind management and the app and just hoping it all works out. So you get to see how the app plays and the solo mode plays for mind management. If you haven't seen mind management, it's a hidden movement game for, well, I guess 1 to 4 players or whatnot, in which some players are going to 1 to 5 players, I guess. You're going to be playing as the agents trying to hunt down the recruiter as you wander around the board. Various restrictions in play as far as how you move. You can never go to the same spot twice. The agents can, the recruiter cannot. That gives you a degree of information. Meanwhile, you're trying to recruit these agents as you go through the experience, and you win if either you outlast the agents on the time track, the time eventually runs out, or alternatively, if you recruit all your agents. The agents, meanwhile, all the recruits or whatnot, the agents, meanwhile, win if they capture you. And not if they are on your spot, if they have to take an actual action to capture you while on your spot. And with that, let's go ahead and start this process off. Welcome to the Mind Management full game. Place the board in the middle of the table and follow these prompts to set up the game. Okay. Place a time token on 1 to 5 on the time track. That's going to be over here. Let's go ahead and do that there. Would you like to randomize the MGMT tokens or place them? I'd like to randomize them. So, we're going to go ahead and have the randomized tokens over here. This is actually one of the interesting critiques with the game. Not really that strong critique, like I didn't bother mentioning it in my review, but I do agree that I usually don't put that much thought into how these MGMT tokens go. I usually just, go ahead and place them. I don't really give it a ton of thought. I'm sure high-level strategy, whatever, I just don't bother. Anyways, done. Okay, I need to stop this, we need to stop this screen from turning off. The recruiter chose to place Immortals on these spaces. Update your board to match. So we're going to place the Immortals, the baddies over here, on the variety of spaces. This is the enemy managing the AI. So we're going to have to go ahead and take care of this as we go through it. And we're going to go ahead and do done. Okay, 3 new recruits have been brainwashed. Falling under the influence of the recruiter, mind management will prevail if you can't figure out where these recruits are coming from. So, we're going to go ahead and place 3 recruits next to the 1 to 5. That's going to be this spot over here. We're just placing the recruits down, showing that on the very first turn of the game, I'm going to bump these up a drop, but they're really from this spot over here. On the very first turn of the game, we already have 3 recruits captured. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Select where Bill Falls will start. So Bill Falls is good at moving Immortals. So I'm going to pop him next to an Immortal over here. We're going to have OK. Oh, I should place that down. We're going to select the area where Bill Falls starts. Select where Dusty will start. Dusty has a little bit of extra movement, so we'll place him furthest away from the Immortals down here. We'll actually put him in this corner over here. Okay. So we're going to hit OK. Done. Select where Henry Lyon will start. He prevents some of the Immortals from actually getting what they want, so we're going to put him next to an Immortal again. And we'll explain how that works as we go through it. And then we're going to select where Meru will start. Meru likes to do a bit of a guesswork move that I don't actually love. I find it can be very good, but I don't love it personally. We're going to go ahead and put her down. We got these 3 sides of the board. We're going to pop her down over there. So we're going to put her down there and mark it accordingly. She's starting there. Confirm. Choose the mind slip location. So this is a token where the enemy can try to gather from around one of these temples. And we're going to go ahead and have it down in the far corner over here. Confirm. Oops. Confirm. Follow the observation monks. Find the observation monks and Flux Coffee Shop. So, the Flux Coffee Shop is this one. This is the Flux Coffee Shop. I don't know if it is. The observation monks, let's go ahead and find these over here. The observation monks and Flux Coffee Shop. Observation monks. And we have the Flux Coffee Shop. What's the tiki bar? Is this the Flux Coffee Shop? I'm not entirely sure if it is. Let's see. We have different tokens. We have the Umbrella Insurance. We have the Cafe E-Spirit. I imagine this is the coffee shop, but I just don't actually know because it doesn't say on it coffee shop. We have the books, the mystery pickup, the lost dog, the you need it, you only use 10%, mind managing, clip and save the, I don't know what this is. That's the billboard, lost dog, tiki bar, subconscious topography of a bird. I'm going to grab this card over here and hope that it's the right one. I really hope it's the right one. That looks like it's the right one. It's definitely the right one. The recruiter secretly moved. Okay, so basically, here's what's going on over here. Let's try to get you caught up to speed. We have these cards over here that we're going to put down on the board. These are the cards that we already know offhand. We're going to put some markers down on the board to match this, we know that the recruiter is not currently going for these. Basically, the way the game works is the recruiter is going for a few different options on the table. There's 15 or so different areas where they can pick up their recruits, and they're trying to wander around the board trying to find those areas. So for example, if they have these little pink buses, they can say, I'm going to try to move to the pink bus locations and try to gather those recruits from those locations. We also know that in the first turn, they got 3 recruits, and we're currently on time track over 6 over here, which just means that they are going to actually figure out how to get the screen to stop turning off. I don't know if I can very easily. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. Anyways, is there a way to do it? No. Is the music up? Why is the music not going? The music is not loud enough. Okay, continue, I guess. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and try to figure out where he moved on the game board that he got 3 in his first turn. Now, generally, we're going to go ahead and take a movement action, move the Immortal to the new location. So going back to this spot over here, we have to move this Immortal over here. Done. Immortals found a recruit at Observation Monks. Okay, discard Observation Monks from beside the board. So the Immortals, so what they did is they have Observation Monks over here and over here. So if you look here and here, we're going to go ahead. They found a recruit, which means we're going to add a recruit to the side of the board over here. I'm going to go ahead and track this one on the card itself, because I like tracking it on the card to just make sure it's there. Draw the Thought Courier card from beside the board and place it beside the board. So now that they found a recruit, we're going to grab another card, so we now again know it's not that one either. So we're slowly knocking off the various elements that it could be as far as where they could find recruits. What can the rogue agents do to stop the recruiter? Work together, everything is a clue. Don't trust anyone. It's now your turn to make a difference. So, basically, we now have to choose any of our people that we want to move around the board to try to figure out where they are. We know that they got 3 on their first 5 movements. By moving around the board, a total of 5, they got 3. And we have to figure out exactly what they did or didn't do. To that end, we know a few things that it's not. 3 could be 3 different features, but it's probable that it's not 3 different features. I think I'm going to try to lock in umbrellas. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the process by moving a recruit to an umbrella zone. So we'll actually go ahead and move... I don't want to do too much. We'll go ahead and move... You know what? And the Immortals prevent you asking about certain locations. That's the only problem. So we're going to have the Bill Falls will detect weakness, and it'll move an adjacent Immortal 1 space. But let me just take a look to see if we have any Immortals on the other features that are currently out. They're actually currently not on any of the features, so we're actually pretty safe right now. We're going to have Detective Bill Falls over here with this app that goes ahead. Detective Bill Falls is going to choose to do a detect weakness action to move the Immortal 1 space. And we'll go ahead, we don't want to move him onto a feature, so we'll move him down 1, where he confirmed, we're moving him down 1. So he goes ahead and he moves down 1. That's going to open up our opportunity to go ahead and move to this spot over here. We're going to confirm movement, and then we're going to go ahead and ask about the location. So we're going to go ahead and ask, which I think is the correct action terminology. We're going to ask if he has ever been to that location. So we're going to ask about Thought Shield umbrellas, and you ask a man if the recruit has been seen near any Thought Shield umbrellas, but he's unable to help you. So we have no Thought Shield umbrellas before turn 6. That's helpful. That is helpful. We're going to go ahead and say no umbrellas. Umbrellas. Let's see if we can do this over here. This is my horrible writing. Turn 6. Okay, so we have no umbrellas. That's this over here. No umbrellas before turn 6. So that does help us a lot. It really narrows down a lot of what he's done. It also means the pathways he's taken are inherently more limited. So we're trying to find out now, if he didn't go on umbrellas and he did get 3 spots in the same first turn, there are still multiple options he could have gone to. The question is where? No umbrellas, could have gone to a bird. Bird and bird. Bird is possible, but he didn't pick up this, or maybe he did on this first turn. No umbrellas. We're going to go to a bird, I think. A bird will lock down the next possible groupings of locations. So to that end, we're going to start closing the distance. We're going to have this person go here. So we're going to move, confirm. We're going to move to this location over here, confirm. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and use his action to ask about birds. Reconnaissance parrots. Despite your suspicion that the recruiter might have passed by reconnaissance parrots since the hunt began, none of the people you ask can confirm this. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That really does help us, actually, in the sense that we have a lot of things he has not been to before turn 6. It is going to be their turn to go, though. But no parrots. Let's try to draw a bird. And again, no birds before turn 6. So we got no birds and no parrots before turn 6. We have to select Dusty continue, and I think Dusty's going to go ahead, and what can he do? He can use his Neurorhythm to help any agent 1 space. So we could move an agent one space, which I think we'll go ahead and do with this guy over here. So I'm going to pop that guy, Neurorhythm, move an agent. We're going to move him one closer to the center of the board, which may or may not be a mistake, but that's it. The recruiter secretly moved. Move the time token to turn 7. We're going to move the immortal down over there. The power and reach of mind management increases ever so slowly with one newly acquired recruit. In other words, between turns 6 and 7, we know that they went ahead and they got one more recruit. Remember to ask a lot, as that'll help you get more step tokens on the board, or we'll let you know where the recruiter hasn't been to yet. We're getting little tips over here, which is helpful. But we now have 2 more people we can move. Now we've already activated 2 of our users, so we can't activate those 2 already, but we could activate the other 2, and we know he hasn't gone to parrots, and he hasn't gone to umbrellas, and yet he's gotten 3 in the first turns, which doesn't give us a lot of options. We need to figure out where he's gone on this board. To that end, we're going to have to go ahead and try to figure out exactly what could have made sense. He could have gotten coffee in theory. Coffee's off the table. The fields are not off the table, so a field location or a billboard location. Billboard, this would have worked. This particular pathway could have worked offhand. So I think now we're going to track down billboards. To that end, I think I'm going to go ahead and have, this is actually going to be tough. We're not going to be able to close the distance over here, but we can try. Billboards do make sense. Yeah, we're going to go ahead to billboards. So we're going to go ahead and move her to there. Okay, so we're using this person over here, and we're going to move her. They move up to 2 spaces. Confirm. We're going to move over there. And can we ask about billboards? Are we even able to ask about billboards? We are. Confirm. You can only ask about locations that Immortals are not on, so we have to be careful with that. We're going to ask about billboards. Confirm. We got a footprint. So the recruiter has been seen at the subliminal location billboard at this location. So we're going to be placing a billboard over here, which is nice because now we can even use our person to find out what turn they went there, which is really not bad. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to ask, we're going to reveal, I think reveal is the right one. We're going to reveal the token, and on turn 5, he was there. On turn 5, the recruiter was at this precise location according to the traces of latent psychic energy you're facing there. So that's actually really helpful. So we know that the recruiter was there on turn 5. He's only currently on turn 7 right now. He's about to take turn 8 right now. So turn 5, we're going to place this down over here on this location. So that's it. We know he was there turn 5. Gives us a lot of energy. Select Henry Lime. Can Henry Lime do anything else even? He can move more. Oh, he can move. He didn't move yet. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We didn't move. That is intriguing. Where do we want to move? So this is where we start looking at the board and trying to figure out the pattern. We know he's on coffee on turn 5, and in the first 5 turns, he got 3 things. So if he got 3 things, or she got 3 things, and they got in on turn 5, there's a few possible options. They could have gone like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's definitely possible. They could have also gone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So they didn't start over here. They did not start here because they would have had to hit birds or umbrellas in this location. So definitely didn't start here. If they started here, kind of the same problem. They couldn't have started over here because birds and umbrellas. So we actually have a lot of information. Now they could have gotten to turn 5 by passing through here, but they couldn't have gone through birds, umbrellas, birds. So the only way they would have gone there is from here, which means they could have hypothetically gone, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that would have worked, but that seems like a stretch to use the temples that early, which means I think the most likely option is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think are the most likely options, which means either one of those options puts him on turn 6. On turn 6 and 7, he got, it would have been all 3 features though. If he went here, that all 3 different features would have been found there. That's interesting. Okay, so in that case, I'm guessing he's currently probably somewhere over here, but let's go ahead and find out. So we're going to try to figure out which way, but it means we're going to go ahead and move Henry Lime. We're going to move him 1 more, and I think we'll move him onto, he can move 2, and the person was currently on 7. That doesn't give us a lot of flexibility. I think we're going to go ahead and hit head. We're going to move, confirm, and we'll go ahead and go 1. Ooh, that doesn't help me at all. 1 second. We want to go to monks. I think monks, he was not on monks then. So we do want to find the monk situation. So we're going to go here to the monks. Okay, done. So we're moving to the monks because we want to ask about monks next turn. Let's see what the enemy does. The recruiter was secretly moved. Move to turn 8. So this is where, and we're going to move this one down over here. And that means they're going to select coffee. Immortals found a recruit at Flux Coffee Shop. Discard the Flux Coffee Shop from the side of the board. And they found a recruit. Draw the subversion. Okay. So that gives us more information as well, because basically, if we know they have the book, and we know they haven't gotten any of these things, Then if they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they didn't have the coffees, but they had the billboards, then they might have billboards, buses, tiki torches. There still could be a bunch of options, but we'll figure it out. The recruiter hides just out of view. Okay. Rogue agent's turn. So I think Henry Lime wants to ask if they've been to monks. Because if they weren't on birds before turn 6, they couldn't have gone here. So if they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then turn 6 wouldn't have been here. And turn 6, they have no pools or umbrellas. Okay, so I think these two are off, which means the monks is going to clarify a lot of information for me. So if I ask about the monks, which I'll do, okay, we're going to go ahead and ask. Oh, we can't ask about the monks. Are they on monks? They're on monks. We could use Bill Falls to do that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to undo that agent. We're going to use Bill Falls, who's going to use his free movement to push the monk away, which should help us. We'll move him onto the bird. Okay, we're going to detect weakness. Free action, move this guy over here. We're going to move him over here. Confirm. Okay, so we've now moved him to the other zone. And then from there, we'll go ahead and we'll move over here. Move. So we're going to move Bill Falls to this zone over there. 1, 2, pushing this guy over here. And then we're going to go ahead and ask about the monks. Why can't we ask about the monks? Are they still, they're still on the monks. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Can I undo that? Can I undo my turn? I probably can't undo my turn. That's unfortunate. Well then, allies. Black Ops, nope. I guess I'm going to go be asking about the C4K9 assassination dogs because I messed up over there. So that was a mess up, a tactical mess up, and sure enough, he was over there, which does make it even more likely that he definitely went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the other option is that he went 1, 2, 1. The other option no, it could have either way. It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't make sense. He went there either way. So that doesn't help us, unfortunately. That was us wasting a turn because we messed up in the monk situation, which isn't the best, by the way. But we could go ahead and take advantage of that. The way we can take advantage of that is we're going to go ahead and move our other person. So we're going to move our second person over here, and we're going to do a shakedown. So we're going to move over here. We're going to move onto that zone, and we're going to perform a shakedown against their cards. So we're going to do a shakedown against the enemy, where we get to pick a feature that we think is the enemy's feature and work with that. I think dogs is a safe choice. He clearly went to dogs, so is... dogs is a safe choice. Oh, dogs is definitely a safe choice, but I think he went to dogs twice. Let's do dogs. I think dogs is a safe choice, though. So we're going to ask about dogs. Shakedown. Dun, 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 dun. Is it? Nope, it's not dogs. Okay, so we know it's not dogs, which does give us some information. Not the best information, but does give us some information. So we have these 4 in a row where it's not. Not the Flux Coffee Shop. That also does give us some more information in the sense that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, so I think I know where he is more likely now. Not likely now. No, I don't really have... Oh, tiki torches. Tiki torches could have been a thing. Yeah, we're going to do tiki torches next. Anyways, choose where to move the Immortal. So we're going to push the Immortal. Let's take a look over here. We do want to push the Immortal somewhere further away. We're currently up over here. And we could push him onto the coffee shop bird place. So we're going to do that. Confirm. So we are shoving the Immortals away. Select Agent Dusty to continue, and we can use Neurorhythm to move an ally somewhere, which I think we could do, honestly. I think we're going to go ahead and move Neurorhythm, so we're going to go ahead and move this guy over here, 1 space, confirm there, and onto that space, confirm, and done. Okay, the Recruiter secretly moved to 9. He also pushes the Immortal to over here, where he could now be on buses. No, he's not on buses yet. The Recruiter revealed A4 to make a second move with an Immortal. So what he's doing now is the Recruiter is going to go ahead and show us one of the spots where he went to, which is a reasonable thing to do because, oh, actually, that gives us a lot of information. That does give us a lot of information. That gives us more information. You see, he can't actually hear us talking. And he's going to move the second Immortal down here, which means he's going to claim buses. So he's going to go ahead and claim buses, which means he's slowly getting his people done. Draw the Thought Shield Umbrella. Okay, so we knew that he hadn't been to umbrellas anyway, so it doesn't give us that much information. If I can find the umbrellas. Sorry, there we go. So these are the 2 cards out we have in play. The Recruit is making a push to receive the Nefarious goal. Place 3 recruits. Whoa, what? Whoa. Did he just put... 1 second. Did he just put... Continue. I can't see this, unfortunately. I think he got 3... Whoa. Oh my gosh. So in the past 2 turns, on turns 10 and 11, Oh my gosh, turns 8 and 9, he got 3 recruits. This is bad. So he only has 2 recruits left, by the way. But the good news is he got 3 on those turns, which might give us some information. This is where I put down my, my tablet, and I really think through what happened here. So we know he was on these locations. He could have gone 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then gone down there. That's absolutely possible. But he also could have gone, he could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I think is more probable. Because if he went down over here on turn 6, then on turn 7 he'd be over there, which honestly could be possible. The problem is we know he got 3 in his last 2 turns. And from his 3, he probably has on turn 6 and 7. So if he went 1, 2, if he's over here on turn 5, and he went to here, if he went to turn 6 and 7, then 8 and 9 would have had 2 things, right? So we could have, interesting. So if 8 and 9 were 2 things, here's what's interesting, say, because 8 and 9 could absolutely have been a bus, which was over here, because 1, 2, no, he would have had to go 1, 2, no, not the bus wouldn't work. The coffee shop could, no, the coffee shop, it's not a coffee shop, we know that. So this location could be, if it was the bus or the coffee shop, but if he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, or he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if this is 6 and this is 7 and that's 8 and 9, then he absolutely could have gotten the bus over here plus these 2, the billboard and the book. No, it's not the book. What am I talking about? It's not the book. So he's not these 2. If he got 3 on that turn, it's not those 2. So if this was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, could it be a bird, a dog? It's not a dog, it's not a bird, so it's not that way. So 5, the problem could be 6 over here, but let's say 6 is not here, and this would not have been 6 unless he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in which case this could be 6, 7, 8, 9 could not be here. There's no tiki head. There's a tiki head and a bird. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A book can't be, monk can't be, so it can't have been that way, which means I think he had to have gone to the temple on 6, and then 7 could be, 7 could be, let's say, here, which means 8, 9 could be here, perhaps. Yeah, I think these are 8 and 9. If this is 8 and 9, because you see, you could have the billboard from here. We could have the initial thing from here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has this from here, he has this from here, and then he has the fountain from here. So I think these 3 are his things, which is possible, which means he's currently over here. Part of what we can do to validate that is we're going to go ahead, watch the following, okay? So we're going to use him to capture. Can we capture him? Are there any immortals on a billboard? There are not any immortals on a billboard location. Would they even prevent the capturing? I need to check how immortals work. That's not good. 1 second. So I need to check how immortals work again. Do immortals prevent capturing? Immortals prevent capturing on the location. That's it. So I think we should be fine, but we could ask about a fountain location. So we're going to ask about a fountain location. The way we're going to do that is we want to use him for the capture. We want to close the gap with him, but he can't do so. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2 over here, ask about a fountain. Okay, ready? So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing over here. So we are moving him, confirm to this location, confirm, and we're going to shake down about a fountain, which you should, not shake down. We're going to ask about the fountain location using the Black Ops Dolphin. The Black Ops Dolphin is a one-time card where you go ahead and do that, and let's reveal all the locations they went to. I'm assuming they're going to reveal this and this, okay? Boom. Yes, that's correct, okay. That's what we expect it to be. And then, no. No. That's not supposed to happen. Uh-oh. We need to revise our plan. The good news is we found out information that he's not currently on these spots because he would be on these spots right now. So 6, it could be, could be Tiki Torch, can't be Coffee, could be Billboard, can't be Tree. Not in the first few spots. Am I doing this correctly? There are no repeated features in these first few. Right? I'm doing that correctly. I am. Okay. So in that case, 6, we have Tiki Torch Pool, and it doesn't help us. It could be Monks, it could be Car. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, are these 7, 8? No, we want 6, sorry, 5, 6, 7, or 7, 8, 9. Could it be these 2? It could be the eyeball. Uh-oh, we may have messed up a bit, though. It could be the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it could be either of these locations, I believe. Because it could be the Tiki Torch, the pool, this, and this. But he didn't go to this, We know he didn't go to this, which means we could skip that. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't make sense. If he wasn't on this location, 5, 6, 7. This couldn't have been 6 because he couldn't have been a bird here. He could have been there. He couldn't have been over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6 could have been monks. It could have been monks. So this could be 6, 7 over here, where he got one item, and then 8, 9, which would make it tiki torches, this and this, which means he's over here. I believe he's currently over here. I believe he got tiki torches from over here. Tiki torches is the spot he got, and then that makes it over here. So he started over here, went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and got the this, and this on that spot, which means we can now, this is the second time we figured it out, so bear with me over here as I go ahead and try to see if I'm right this time. We're going to go ahead and do 1. We're going to move. Okay, we're going to confirm the movement, and we're going to move onto that zone, which I think is the right zone. Is it the right zone? Yes, okay. Confirm. 1 second, I'm tense. And we're going to capture, confirm. Capturing in progress, capturing, and you win! You press forward and not so blindly descend into an alley and trap the recruiter. The rogue agents surround the recruiter and put an end to their nefarious deeds in the name of mind management. Next step, take down mind management for good. New digital shift package unlocked, magician. Ooh, so we get packages as we go through this. So, and we can show the location over here. So this is what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, honestly, this is one of those things that's interesting. The fact that he got 3 in 2 turns, that's what killed him over there. That's what killed him, because of the fact that when you get 3 in 2 turns, it really narrows down what you got over there. Well, that was fun. That's how mind management goes, by the way. That's how mind management plays. You go through the game, and you feel like you're losing the entire time until you win. At least if you win. And then otherwise you feel like you're losing the entire time, and then you lose. That happens too. In any case, we're going to go ahead and call that a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this demo of the solo playthrough. That was my first time going through the game. I unlocked a package. It was thoughts. Let's do thoughts. Let's do a thoughts and opinions little segment here. We got enough time. So, thoughts and opinions on mind management solo is as follows. First of all, I hope you're able to follow to some degree. It's always a little harder, and I kept on being a little bit over the top nervous about my screen constantly turning off, which made me a little bit less of a good teacher than I could have been if I wasn't dealing with that. That's on me, though. Not your fault. Sorry about that. Secondly, yeah, so I think you probably followed if you know how this game plays, and if you don't, you might not. I would say that the app actually does a great job of the AI in a lot of ways. You remove the table talk. One thing that I love about mind management is the fact that when you're playing mind management with real players, I'm sitting here talking about my plans, and you're reacting to me talking, because I'm talking to my buddy over here. We're both planning around how to stop you, and you're reacting to those plans in whatever ways you can, and you're trying to pivot and adjust, and it adds elements of table talk, which is interesting. You obviously don't have that with an AI. Additionally, tracking where everything moved, it was pretty clean, but you're kind of doing things in 2 places. You're tracking the app, and then you're tracking it on the board. It's fine, it totally works, but I'd rather play this with real people. Past that, though, it felt like a game of mind management. It felt like a game of mind management in the sense of the puzzly aspect of trying to figure out and deduce where someone is. I definitely got some lucky breaks. Getting a token over here with 5 in it, that definitely helped me out. And then getting those 3 in 1 turn, because on the one hand, that like, oh my gosh, he's closing in. He only has 2 more to get, then the game's over. On the other hand, that gave me so much information. Given, once I figured out his starting pathway, it just gave me too much information because there are no duplicates here, which meant it had to be 3 different things. And so I think my option of it being this, this, and this were accurate, but it happened to just not be those things. It happened to be, I don't even know which things it was in the end, but I guess it was, no, I do. It was tiki torches, pools, and fields were the 3 final things. And so his initial pathway was tiki torches, pool, and field, going to here. Those are the 3 in the first 5. Then here and here was tiki torches again, and then here and here locked in just way too many, but also gave me the information I needed. Overall fun. Would I play it solo again? I don't know. I liked it solo, make no mistake. You take away my friends and I'll play the solo again, but I definitely would rather play it with a group of people. In any case, that is Mind Management solo play. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and I hope you have a good one.